Hi, welcome. I just had a what if when I read about our latest, newest environment or window or tiling window manager, DWM. Have you heard of the YouTuber DistroTube, right? DistroTube is sharing lots of knowledge of Linux, and that's exactly what we do. Oh, look at that. Switching to Alacrity terminal, somebody said, hey, have you made a video about that Alacrity? No, I have not. Here it is, DistroTube. So the thing is, he made a video about DWM, a first look at Arch Linux with DWM. And I always read the reviews, what people comment, and we learn from it, and we adapt and we change things. Of course, if we believe those changes are good, right? Now in here, somebody said, hey, when will they bring out LARPs? Well, I told that particular person that if you type Arch Linux and LARPs, let's see what Google brings, right? We need to have this one in the future, for sure. And here it is. It's not at the top, but it's not at the bottom either, right? Using Kali 3. This is Arch Linux ISO website. Here we look at the world in anyway here, let's say here, we look at the world and look at are there other Arch installers, and there's still a lot to do, lots on my menu, there are lots of Arch installers out there. And most of them are in a terminal, right? And Calamares is one of them that's graphical. And yes, that's the one we use to install Arch Linux, Arch Linux B, Arch Linux D, right? Now there are more Arch installers. If we click here, we see what we've done already, right? Anarchy Linux, and then we have the LARPs here and the fast installer. So basically, we've done already this tutorial, but this Kali thing is a project on its own. It starts very early at Kali 1 just with the package. The package on Arch Linux is called Arch ISO. That's the package that makes the ISO. So sudo pacman -s, it's already installed on our systems. That's the version today, right? So on the basis of that particular package, we keep teaching more and more and more and more and more until we have a complete system with Calamares, with updating, with signing. There's a lot into it. It's really is binge watching and making ISOs from scratch. But I thought, what if I give another video, not on the basis of Kali 3, but on the basis of Arch Linux D, because I've been making all kinds of articles. Look at that. All these articles, 20 desktops have been revisited, recreated. All the videos are new. And in every of these installations articles, I always did something else. Calamares with no swap, with swap, swap to file, encrypted, not encrypted, with partition, with root partition, manually, with a home partition, etc, 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 right? So always something different. There's always in every installation more knowledge than just how to install. So this Arch Linux D ISO is what we say that's the most minimal you can get. The only thing you have is in the end, yeah, I think I need to remove some things here, deleted them, and it's still there. He thinks anyway, it's still there. And let's install Arch Linux D, right? So add template. That's my way of working. I have a template ready, so I don't have to do all of this again, always again and again and again. Everything is set. VBox, SVGA is important. The cores are important. How many base memory you give, etc. So this is gonna be LARPs, right? You can run scripts on any ISO, right? Why not on the flagship? Why not on Arch Linux B? As long as it's Arch Linux, then it's cool. Okay, let's go and find LARPs. Well, probably have a link in here somewhere, but here we are already. So you go and read, and I say, why are we doing this? Well, document a little bit more, watch some YouTube videos maybe. I suppose LARPs will come out of here. Case against Not directly. Larx is coming to Void Linux with DWM. This is LARP's probably himself. Not sure. Kawasaki Nia, I don't know. Anyway, you'll find your videos, you'll find your articles, and all I need to do is this. Basically, the first line says go get a script, and the second line says run the script. And then you just keep on reading, right? But we're just gonna do it. Optical drive chooses this file. Do I have already ArcoLinux-D? I don't think so, because this is a brand new machine, and look at that, how many software I have installed. I have installed everything possible during Calamares. Anything that could be selected is selected. And it's again a good test for us. Maybe have a look at the games, right? A good test to see if everything works. So I still need my ArcoLinux-D. All right, no problem. Let's go to what everybody would do probably is gonna type in ArcoLinux download, right? Download Arch ISO, SourceForge free, SeedHost paid, and ArcoLinux-D is also here, torrent free. Let's do a torrent so that I can explain again that if you download something with torrents, well, it stays. Let's get rid of things, all these things. Okay, it stays present. There you are, my second screen. Open, and it's transmission that's going to take our torrent. But normally we have qBittorrent, so I have really installed everything. Right, or well, not everything, right? There are more torrent things. Yay, torrent, have fun, install more. There's Deluge, there's KTorrents, there is transmission. Then we go to the community, community. qBittorrent is what we have. RTorrent and Curses BitTorrent client based on libtorrent. All right, more things out there in the world like Vusa and so on. We just use, well, what he suggested now. It's a transmission, and we wait for this ArcoLinux-D to come in, and we're ready for it. So we can read a little bit more. Okay, contacts, special guides, my own personal dot files are maybe interesting. It's going to go to GitHub, because this is, when I say the heart and soul of ArcoLinux from time to time, right? That's this. That's the dot files. That's how they call it, dot files, or rising your system. And you can actually read other people's settings. Do you want the same setting as Luke? Then it's going to be this. How do you copy paste it? Raw. Easiest way, you go to the same file, same folder, Control C, put it in there. Have a look, right? But of course, you need to have Arc Gruffbox. I think we all have Adwaita, right? That's the general icon theme. But yeah, you need to have, of course, every possible application that it's pointing to. That's something else. But you don't need everything, of course. If you don't use Dunst, but maybe MDD, MPD, and MPV, you're using that, or NC, MPCPP, oh, so all these names, right? In the meantime, I'm seeding. Okay, let's go ahead. So, if you don't know what seeding is, sometimes we ask on ArcoLinux, Discord, Telegram, guys, can you please seed? That means this. Use a torrent and keep it running. Let the computer just keep it up, keep it burning, or you say that, just leave it on. That's how you say it. Leave the computer on, and it's you're actually uploading to other people. So you're sharing your data with everybody else who wants to download it also with a torrent, right? Even if you close, it's still there, I think. No, that's closed. That's actually closed. qBittorrent stays. All right, time to have some fun. Super F7, all ALD LARPs, optical drive. I have an ArcoLinux-D. I'm gonna boot it up. The D stands for choose the desktop. Yeah, don't just click this away. It's rubbish. Control F, quick Control F, right Control F. So he goes full screen and he notices, oh look, I have a full HD monitor 1920 and 1080. It all depends on your graphics controller. It needs to be VBox SVGA, never VM from VMware. So let's have a quick break. This is for me a break, just having some fun with an idea, a what if, and that was given by somebody on the DistroTube channel, which may interest you to get even more knowledge of Linux. That's the version we're using. I'm not going to install anything at all because I want to go all LARPs. Next, Belgian, we'll see what we get. That's the fun part. No swap, we swap with Hibernate, and swap to file is the new thing we can do now. That's not my password. This is, and off it goes. In the meantime, while that's installing, can we have a look at some more code? All right. Maybe you want to know what is Zathura. Zathura. Let's see what we get. A space adventure. So we need to type in Zathura Linux. That's all better. Okay, Zathura ArchWiki is a highly customizable document viewer with VI styled kind of. Okay, support is available for PDF. Can we click here? What happens then? Okay, plugin based document viewer plugins are available for PDF and so on, and we have here an image. So the knowledge is all out there, and you just see what you like and what you want. But there is more maybe here in local old script clean out. He has some scripts in here. Maybe you want to have a look at. I do not want to have a look at it specifically, right? But these are the dot files. Okay, let's go one level up. Void Rise, LARPs, ST, DWM blocks, DWM. So maybe in light of the new desktop that we have, it might be a good tip to do config H, Control C, and to have a look out there. What is out there? Maybe Git is enough because there is Gitbucket, there is GitLab, I think, there is GitHub, and so on. So Git is maybe enough. DWM, Control V, config H. Look at that, right? So many people who experimented with DWM. This one, and you can read their code, reuse their code, try their code, build the DWM again on basis of their code, and so on. There is more than just look, of course, right? We have our own code, and everybody has his own code. Why? Because it's a patching thing. It's a desktop that you actually build, and you can have so many choices. There I go again with my Lego blocks, right? Choose the blocks you like, and that's definitely DWM, but it needs patching, and that's not easy, right? It's definitely not easy. You're using somebody else's DWM, makes sense, right? But then you have to learn, of course, the code that's in here. What keyboard shortcuts are there? And we in Arch Linux, we have keyboard shortcuts all around. 20 desktops, guys, 20 desktops. Can you imagine? 20 desktops, so 3 here, 17 here to learn about. And we want to have, of course, the same keyboard shortcut everywhere. Ctrl-Alt-T has to be the terminal everywhere. Super Shift Enter has to be the file manager. Thunar everywhere. That's what makes it easy. All right, in the meantime, voila, that's how we do it. We keep on talking. I am a teacher, maybe you don't know that, but that's how we make our money. Talk, talk, talk. And we like to teach. As you might have imagined, maybe you haven't seen it, but we have 1,700 YouTube videos, yay! So we just crossed another 100. And there we go. And now I'm gonna read. I'm gonna open this particular website, right? I'm gonna type, nice and easy, no typos allowed. Make it a little bit bigger for me so I don't make typos, right? I'm just gonna try something here. No, okay. So, curl, that means go get me something. Curl is an application, minus LO. Is it a capital O? Yeah, looks good. And then it's just a URL, right? So he has a script in a particular website. And he keeps that up to date. larps.sh. Enter. So we're downloading this particular bit. ls, there is larps. So schmod, I'll do a schmod extra so you know what this is. It's still not an executable, right? Do it again. Now it's green. Now it's executable. ls minus al. Take a look at the first things there. R, read, write, X. X stands for executable. So in larps sh, the green line there, the first things, the permissions, right? Everybody can now run larps sh. Shall we have a look what this is? Oh my god, right? So, but maybe I should say that as well. Every script out there starts with 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, and it always becomes more complex and more complex, and in the end you say, did I write this, right? And that's basically, don't be alarmed by all this code. It is like building up I don't know, writing an essay or something. It starts with a few lines, and then at some point in time you look back and say, whoa, I made it complex. Error. Are you sure you're running this as a root user? No, I'm actually not a root user. Should I do that? Okay, cool, no problem. We can, right? So we have larps. All right. And we have this. And so we are graphical in a sense for a terminal, and Calamares is a little bit more graphical, but we'll go through the script together and we'll have a system that's going to be working, I hope, right? Be sure the computer you're using has current Pacman updates and refreshed Arch key rings. Stop. Update. Listen to the man. He says update your system. So I'm typing update, or if you're on Arch Linux, you type sudo pacman -syu, and voila. And maybe you've noticed this morning we have a new Linux kernel in, yay, 5.9.9. Now, sometimes you have to see Linux as some kind of layer between the motherboard, all the pieces, and the software. Sometimes having a new kernel is not beneficial. Some part of the hardware is no longer recognized. Remember, there is a Linux LTS kernel as well, so a long-term support kernel, right? So that helps many people. I've already given many people that advice, and they come back to me, thanks Eric, it's working, right? So just so you know, there are more kernels out there than just the Linux kernel. There's Linux LTS, Linux Zen, Linux Hardened, and if you want to build it from AUR, probably you have still more. But those are the basic 4. All right. Now the installation was, the download was super fast. If it was not, I would have typed mirror. So there are aliases regarding a means to select the fastest Arch Linux server. And the aliases always start with mirror. Mirror, mirror S, mirror D, mirror A. So choices, different aliases. Or you can make your own alias, like I do too. So, but then you have to write it in your bash rc personal. Okay, so I am now up to date. I saw a kernel reflex. Oh my god, sr, right? Sudo reboot. Let the new kernel apply. And everything, sometimes everything that comes with it, right? Linux headers for VirtualBox or something like that. So there we go. ls, LORPS is still there, of course, right? Fine. Up to date, the system is up to date. Be sure the computer you're using has current Pacman updates and refreshed ARCH keyrings already. Now I am all ready. Please enter a name for the user account. I think that's Eric. Please enter a password for that user. I think that's Eric. Retype the password. I think that's still Eric. And then you read. The user Eric already exists on the system. True. LARPs can install for a user already existing, but it will overwrite any conflicting settings.files on the user account. Okay, no problem. So LARPs will not overwrite your user files, documents, video. That's cool. So don't worry about that. Only click continue if you don't mind your settings being overwritten. Okay. Note that also that LARPs will change Eric's password to the one you just gave, but basically it's the same password, so no problem there as well. The rest of the installation will now be totally automated, so you can sit back and relax. Okay, it will take some time, but when done, it will take some time is downloading it. But when done, you can relax even more with your complete system. Now just press let's go. He is smart to do the Arch Linux keyring. Remember that sometimes people are stuck with updates because of the fact that a certain person is no longer part of Arch Linux, or a certain person is new to Arch Linux. That's probably more the reason. And then you can't install it because Pacman says, who are you? You don't have permissions, right? So first install sudo pacman -s arch linux -keyring. And I have to wait, it seems. lfgit, okay, he's through it. Done this now, okay. So packages. Again, guys, this is choices, right? This particular person, Luke, chooses particular Lego blocks because he likes a setup a particular way. And every person has a particular, wants a particular feel and look for his system, whereas looking on, let's say, 18 hours a day, that's enough, right? Still 6 hours sleep. But the thing is, voila, Brave Bin. Why not Vivaldi? Why not Tor browser? And why not, right? So it's all about choices, and that's the fun. And that's where ArcoLinux, I think, can be a super tool if you are ready for it, right? ArcoLinux works with phases. You can't just start from Windows from day one on Linux and get everything. That's normal. You have to be patient with yourself and say, look, I'll get there. This whole project is something you can do in 3 years, not 3 days, right? There is so much to learn. There are so many possibilities to do. There is an ArcoLinux COM, the D. So decide the desktop, build the desktop, start from scratch in Carly. I mean, there's so much knowledge. Don't panic and don't and just wait for everything to settle in, and the pieces will come together. They will fall. They will come into place, and you say, I get it. I have a free operating system that I understand. Every piece and every bit of it, I know why it's there and what I should do if something goes wrong, right? And it's just often common sense. So what's he now doing? Task spooler from the AOR task spooler queues, commands or files for download. Okay. Never installed it, right? Yeah, if you don't know the package, you can't install it. So, task spooler. Well, what I could do is in here, Control T, or what I can do as well probably is F12. Yeah, I see. You see it. Control C. Yay. Task spooler. That's all we can do, and then learn. Queue up tasks from the shell for batch execution. Okay. I'll guess I'll need to Google to know more, right? But that's it. That's what Yay gives us. I wonder if there's a way to know if this system is still working, you know, like some kind of way to see, is it now building the file, is it now downloading the file, what is it doing? Oh, let's visit this one. I clicked on this one. It's not a nice looking page, but let's have a look. Those are images from Look. It gives us an idea what might be coming on our machine. Like I said, it's all personal. There is not one setup that we all like. Not one. Okay. Still installing. Task spooler. Okay. Go ahead. The internet seems to be strange. Or these are huge images. The size is not that huge. How about the kilobytes? Can we see that? Abbas. Good advice if you're a web designer. PNGs are always too big. 1.9 megabyte, right? On Arch Linux we do this. Convert PNG to GPG. Difference 411 kilobytes. So 0.4 megabyte. We just went to 1/5 of the size. So for websites and also for social media, it might be not a bad idea to put it in GPG. And trust me, you won't see the difference. Because our eyes are not that good. It's sad to say, but our eyes are not that good. Ristretto, why not? Ristretto has been a long time since I've used it. There you go. How's our installation? Okay, I think we're stuck. I don't know. I don't know what I can do. I do an enter. I get a line at the bottom with a jumping cursor. Might be a problem. May not be a problem. So this is the point where your limit of patience is important, right? Am I patient enough to wait? How long should I wait? And it happens also in Arch Linux, right? Because if you select something in Arch Linux and in Calamares and you selected 100 applications, well, 100 applications will have to be downloaded and 100 applications need to be installed. So there as well, patience matters. Smith. Good idea to type Luke Smith Arch Linux, right? And then you'll get some information, I suppose. Like Arch, but better. Everybody thinks their distro is better. Nah, it's all good as long as it's Linux. I'm so happy if you're not on Windows, as we call it. Some call it Windows, all good. But this is not normal, right? I don't know what task spooler problem is here, but this, I don't know if we can do a escape or a control something. Alt escape, a control escape, a shift escape. I'm afraid I'm gonna use a button like Control C up and everything is broken. So yay task spooler, that's the one you want to install. Okay, and is there an issue with that? That's the issue. It happens to be a problem now, today, right? So he wants to download it and he can't download it, and I could have waited forever. All right, Control C. So let's have some fun. Let's keep trying to make this work, right? So there is a package in the list of LARPs at this point in time coming from AOR, and AOR is always tricky. It's free maintenance from people, and in these days from time to time maybe they're sick, you know about Corona, so they cannot respond to an update, should be updated, can't respond, they're at work, etc, etc, right? And something changed. It was now, it used to be 1.0.2, maybe now it's 0.3, and the reference is gone. This website, wherever it is, might be down and stuff like that. And so many things can go wrong from AOR. That's why we put everything in Article Linux on our own repo, so we're sure we have it. Okay, okay, so fix ls. Well, like actually ls-al or ll is also good, a shortcut. cd cache. I'm going in here. Why? Because there is a folder called Yay in there. Yay builds his stuff here. And indeed, I see task spooler. It might be difficult to read, but it's there. It has a package build, nano package build. Let's read it. Basically, it's a recipe that says go to viservisahomeunix.net. So the problem is this thing. The source is not working. It's for some reason not working, right? So that means viservisa.homeunix.net, and that, and now we have this tilde VIRIC. Let's have a look. /soft/ts. All right, typos vice. That's good. Vice. Oh yeah. Let me move you. Where is my mouse? A little bit down. I think I have an viservisa.homeunix.net, and then the tilde, and then viric, and then we keep on typing. Maybe they made some restrictions that we can't see this, but that we can see this. And then with the name, $name is actually filled in with ts. Still nothing. So basically, yeah, if the link of this particular application is just not there, nobody can get it, right? We really are, well, I wanted to say a bad word, and then YouTube will say this is not for children. Spooler, task spooler, right? Okay, package name. Oh, no. So soft, that's the name, and again the name. So I'm actually looking at these variables, $_name, and I'm reading up at the top that it's ts, right? So I'm filling in the actual variables. Package version is then 0.0, and then tar gz. This should bring, like, we should have a download now. This URL is now completely correct, and it's not working. So basically, the only thing you can do, and that's maybe also a tip, AOR, and then task spooler, make an account on AWAR, so login register, right? And tell him that it's vote for this package, flag package out of date, right? The link is invalid on 19 November 2020. It will load forever. I waited 5 minutes. So basically it's not ready. Let me log in and let's show you how to flag out of date. All right, so I logged in, and the only thing you need to do is flag package out of date. And be polite, because these people are voluntaries, they don't earn money with it, right? So could you please update the package build? That's all you need to ask. Could you please update the package build? No typos. Okay, go. And at this point in time, this becomes red, and I've changed things. So I've done this, of course. As a result, if somebody wants to install Task Spooler, it will have this message, out of date. That's because of me, right? But the most important thing is, of course, we need to keep these package builds working. That's the fun of Arch Linux, and it's up to you to report it, because this particular person, which is called Willem, is not sitting at his computer waiting and checking if every package he has is going to be we're still working, right? So this Willem will get a mail, and if he has time, right, if he has time, it will work. But the point is for him, yeah, is it still there? Is Task Spooler still online somewhere else then, maybe? But that's his problem, right? We can only flag it out of date and ask, please help us. Okay, so let's assume this thing is not going to be installed. Ls, we are not where we meant to be. Let's go back to our home directory and LARPs. Let's have a look at LARPs. Nano LARPs sh. Is there somewhere in here a list of packages, and is Task Spooler in here somewhere? Can we delete this package? Is there a way to do that? So I never did a control find actually inside Nano, but I suppose it's there as well. Set more, can do, location, execute, cut past, where is, probably that, Control W. Where is? Let's see if it's possible. Otherwise we're stuck, and actually we should ask, yeah, not found, we should ask LARPs to omit this particular package, since it's failing our update, our installation, actually, not update, but installation. So I wonder, he needs to have somewhere, he's going to put this somewhere. Git clone, I'm reading some code. AUR install. Dialog title. And I'm trying to find where is the list of packages that he wants to use to install. So the Lego blocks. Where is the list of the Lego blocks? I see Pulse audio issues and tap to click. In Xorg, all good tips, and making sure has passwords. Last message, install complete, finalize. Backup, where up to the top. The AOR helper is yes, it says up here. Welcome message, get user and pass, we've done that. User check, done that. Pre-installation. I am still waiting to find a line somewhere. Refresh keys, new permissions, manual install. He's getting stuff, curl, cgit. Let's see. He has not created anything here. How about in temp? Prox CSV. Nano Prox CSV. All right. Is that what he uses to get stuff here? Control W. And what was it again? Task spooler. Search wrapped. Oh yeah, there it is. So this line is the one that's not working. Control X, yes, go. Cannot write, no permissions. So don't save it and do it as sudo. Go for task spooler, you're out. You are holding up your LARPs. Loser. And then CD, back to our own place. Our little home called Home Eric. And then sudo, let's see, let's hope it's not going to overwrite CSV there. Already again, my user account, oh, I don't know, Control C. That was not the correct password already. Done. Continue, let's go. Let's see, let's hope he's not going to overwrite it. We can actually see that. Control F2. I go to another TTY, I go again to TMP, have a look, and Nano Prox CSV. Damn. Oops, I'm not sudo. So it did override it. I do not want it. Maybe, right? Maybe. X, no. Maybe we can still do it now. Losing time. The A probably is gonna stand for AOR, right? Probably, I don't know. Reading somebody else's script is always misery. Okay, stop. We know you're not gonna work. So I need to, sorry, I need to go till a certain phase. The question is, where is that phase? So Control F2. At this point in time, it's still deleted, right? At this point in time, it's still deleted. Continue, let's go. At some point in time, it's not. I don't see it. Still not there. Task spooler, there he is again. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. It's holding everything up. I guess we're stuck. So we better report to LARPs if we can actually. No idea if we can. Basically, it doesn't work anymore. Luke, it doesn't work anymore. So in this one, we're actually trying out this one. It needs to get the prox CSV 6 days ago. He updated it. And that's our issue now, task spooler. So, okay, cool. Let's sign up. Oh, let me sign up. Right, so I'm signed in and I can tell him that there is an issue. And let's quickly check that the issue is not yet reported. Can't download task spooler, was closed 3 hours ago. This is not the appropriate place to open this issue. This is not the appropriate place to open this issue. Okay, look. Then we don't say anything. We've done our bit. The AOR is now flagged out of date. But just so you know, look, at this point in time we can't do anything. We are stuck. This is not the appropriate place to open the issue. I don't know what else to do. All right. So basically, patience. Control C, patience, and do this project at some point later. All right. Cheers, guys. The what if is not for today. Bye.